3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the diving grab, and that was beautiful. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide receiver runs a slant and makes the catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Offense facing.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Pistol formation. And the single back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense moving to a bunch formation. With the catch, it's Bell. Putting toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Comes the FAU offense back out on the field. His offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Breaks free. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Tight end makes the grab. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Championship game, 3rd and short in the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Going to hand this off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he gets there on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Send the back in motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Scott. Scooped up in the defense. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the...
So close to a scoop and score. You got a feel for him after that, but at least he's put his offense inside the 5-yard line with a chance for a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The fumble recovery gives the offense a great opportunity. It's 1st and goal now. They'll toss it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. Got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's going to try to return the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grant behind the line. It's Bell. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the running back takes the handoff. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. Now you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open. Then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's in the clear. Now the 40, the 30, past the 20, crosses the 10. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, FAU. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
First and 10 play coming up. QB keeper all the way. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Grab behind the line. It's Henry. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Memphis. That's how you finish a play. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hand off to the single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So 2nd and 10 there as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that is a great throw, but first, man, let's give all the credit to that offensive line. How long did he have back there in the pocket? Seems like 3 or 4 seconds to be able to navigate and figure out where to go with the ball, and he put it right on the money.
First down here for this offense. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Zimmerman. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown! Out!
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
And now here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Well, Kirk, it's Ford Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Using his legs. It's Scott. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Zimmerman. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
The quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. No chance to catch him there. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. Out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, a positive play from this offense.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He keeps it on the design run. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now it's 2nd down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Throw to the running back in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush and give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Players are down the right side. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Grinding away with the running game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Incomplete and nearly picked off. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Okay, ready?
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 10. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a 1st down.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Movement here from the tight end. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Close to the tight end. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing fourth down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Memphis! Way too much speed on that play.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the grab. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it. Play of overtime. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play
off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made at the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense comes to the line here on first and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.